Okay, what is going on YouTube? So today is a good day. It is Friday, and I gotta be honest, man, it feels pretty good that I'm winning. You know, I'm honestly still a little astonished. It's been, I think, 2 days since I received life-changing news. I'm so proud of myself, and I'm kind of looking back at like everything that happened, and you know, I would love to say, oh, it was worth it. I know it was all going to pay off in the end, but the truth is I really didn't know if it was going to pay off. But what I did know, I would come out a better and stronger and a more experienced person, so that when I do attempt to achieve more or aim to gun for more, I am more than equipped to do so, if that makes sense. But anyway, in this video, I want to say this. This is just the beginning for me. I would like to say I've hit a very crucial and important milestone in my life, but I'm far from over. I'm far from my peak potential. I would love to say this is the beginning, and we still have a long way to go. And I want this to feel like you and me are on the same journey, to whoever is watching. So yeah. Anyway, I want to talk about something in this video, because now that I'm rising and I'm winning, I guess I kind of feel like a giant energy shift in the universe. And I think you can really benefit from this, because I know eventually when you do achieve your goal, or when you do achieve whatever you want out of this life, or when you become the person you want to be, you're going to get to a stage where I am right now. And the best thing you can do is be quiet, stay silent. If you're ambitious, I think you've heard a couple of times on social media, or maybe a couple times, you know, work in silence, keep everything to yourself, be low key. But I don't think people really explain that. So I'll give you a little story. In the past, when I did things, like when I was on the verge of achieving my goal, I actually used to do this social media stuff. But I made the mistake of telling everyone my ideas, telling everyone and showing everyone what I was going to do. And the problem with that is you expose yourself so much. Now, I know, right? When we succeed, we want to tell everyone how much higher and how much better we're doing than other people. Because, you know, when you've been in a situation where a lot of people doubted you, people didn't think you were capable, all you want to do is prove them wrong, and all you want to do is just show the world how amazing you are. And look, I personally get that. I've been there, but I'm being serious. When you get to this point and when you actually start winning, you realize this shit is like way bigger than you. Like, I know, right? You want to show the world, you want to flex, you want to feel powerful, and that's cool. But you got to understand, silence is a superpower. Because once you really tap into your like potential and your energy, your powerfulness, you understand how sacred this shit truly is. And the reason why you need to be quiet about it is because you can't just waste all of this God-given, universe-given potential inside of you to low like energy people, small-minded people. Because what you're actually doing by being loud is just handing away all of this ambition to people who honestly don't understand it. And plus, the more important you become, it intimidates a lot of people, and that's why you gotta keep these wins to yourself. The best thing you can do is just be humble, trust in God or the universe or whatever you want to believe in, trust the work you're putting in, trust the process, and eventually, when you do this purely for yourself, when you start like abandoning your ego and just walk with humility, you start realizing that you're really doing this for no one. You're proving it to no one. This is all for just who you are and who you're trying to become, or this duty you're trying to fulfill to God or the universe, or whatever your why is behind why you achieve these things. And I feel like when you walk about it and look at it from that perspective, that's when you realize that nothing really can affect you. But yeah, it is super important to keep these things to yourself. Because as much as I would like to say, once you make it, man, everyone's gonna feel shit, you're gonna prove everyone wrong, the comeback story, you know, it's gonna feel amazing. But I guess when the universe or God, and when life starts giving you more responsibility to carry, because you've proven how worthy you are, and I'm not saying like you need to achieve your goal to prove how worthy you are. Simply you just taking the steps and having these making your actions align with the goal you want, you're already worthy. but I'm just saying when you start moving with this, like, I guess, articulate presence, life is going to start giving you more responsibility because you're proving that you can hold a lot more. And when you do that, it comes with a lot more resistance. It's my favorite quote in one of my movies: with great power comes great responsibility. And I guess for you, with your God-given potential, there's going to come a lot of resistance. Like, in a way, if you want the good, expect to have the bad. Like, how do I say this? If you want the good, you also get the bad. So in a way, the bad, like the good kind of is the bad, if that makes sense. However, if you have the right mindset and embrace it the right way, all it can do is strengthen you and push you forward. So yeah, I really hope you could get something from that. I really hope this video resonated with you. And this is a never-ending battle of achieving our dreams, my friend. So all I can say is never give up. That's all I can say. So as always, I will see you in the next one.